isn't anybody talking about this? Louis C.K. is the comedy messiah. I stumbled onto Louis C.K.'s acceptance speech from the Moth Storytelling Awards several years ago, and it's literally like a gospel. If you don't remember who Louis is, that's him right there. And now maybe you're thinking comedy messiah, more like comedy masturbator, and come on, all the messiahs had some sort of weird thing. Jesus was a freak too. I'm no biblical expert, but why is so much of the Bible about him washing people's feet? Like, I remember reading the Bible and being like, there's a lot of foot washing stories in here. Every time he sees a prostitute, he's like, ooh, girl, I gotta wash those feet. I mean, he asked for consent, which is great, but there is a power dynamic. He's the son of God. I mean, anyways, you've got the Buddha. I mean, he's not a freak, but he is a Nepo baby. Have you ever thought about it? The super rich prince who rejects his money to go trekking in Southeast Asia and find himself, like, that's the Buddha. And his big solution to human suffering is the most rich kid solution ever, which is like, no, just reject your possessions, which is easy to do when your parents are loaded. Then you got Muhammad. Don't even picture him in your mind. The whole 72 virgins when you get to heaven thing, which, first of all, 72? Look, I'm married to one non-virgin, and that is more than enough. Sometimes it's too much, 72? And then also 72 virgins? I mean, how does the paperwork work like with that? I mean, it's giving Epstein flight logs. It's giving you were at the island. It's giving you donated to the Clinton campaign. Let's get back to my messiah, the masturbating messiah, Louis C.K. So what I'm here to do is to summarize his gospel, the Moth acceptance speech, but I'm going to do it in a less eloquent way without showing you the video, because that's how you have a career on the internet today. The first pearl of wisdom he gave in this speech is, he said, stories are the only thing that are truly ours. He said lots of people can have money, possessions, wisdom, but stories are the only thing that are truly ours, and they're beautiful because just by telling them, we could give them away. He tells his story about going to Russia. He doesn't speak any Russian. Everything there is terrible, poor, people are desperate, and he and this guy in the subway shared this little moment where they just are laughing about the absurdity of how bad it is. And he's like, I think that's why I had to go there, is to go and see that even in the most desperate, horrid conditions, life is still fucking funny. Anyways, I did not do that story even just a tablespoon worth of justice. You should watch the full speech yourself. You can check it out now. It's in my stories. But in the meantime, all hail the masturbating messiah, Louis C.K. I don't know. I thought about crossing myself, but it feels like that would be the thing.